He's out because the next few weeks is gonna be fast paced for me picking up steam. The show it's got a lot of stuff coming for y'all, but I got interesting topic. I was on Instagram today, y'all, and there's this show talking about the top tier worst villains, or I'm gonna say worst or best villains, right? Top tier best villains in all cinema.
Yeah. And
the person literally said Jenny from Forrest Gump, and he broke down why Jenny is just a top tier villain. Have any of y'all seen Forrest Gump?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a class, bro. I feel like if you haven't at this age, so you just.
Andrew, have you watched Forrest Gump?
I swear to God, if
he hasn't,
no,
bro, what the hell? How are you a movie critic?
That's what makes him a good critic. He's honest. You guys should do Forrest Gump. All right.
I've literally said this for years, just not on camera. Jenny from Forrest Gump is a top tier Thanos villain.
She's a terrible human being.
Terrible human being. You gonna string that poor mentally challenged.
Think about this. A woman who you've been chasing after your entire life.
Yeah.
Johnny.
From a kid up until high school. She's like dating around. Y'all go to college together. You're trying to give her some flowers. You walk in on her getting knocked down in the back of a car in pouring rain when she's supposed to be on a date with you. Then going to have college success as a running back at Alabama. She's still not giving you no play.
She's at the Black Panther party.
You go to the war. She still ain't wrote your ass a letter back. You then finally, after she did all this BS throughout her life, sleep with her. She withholds the fact that you have a child and introduces you to your son when he's 6 years old. And I don't know if it's implicitly said. They kind of imply that she had HIV.
Very implied.
So like,
really?
Did Forrest then like is he walking around with HIV? So you told me the first time you gave me some.
Where's Kevin Samuels when you need him?
You gave me the one I can't get rid of.
Is she a villain, or is this the average male experience?
Oh, wow.
So today's topic to ease us out is what's not gold like Marvel villains. We want to know villainous people who just need their shine.
From in movies
and movies.
TV shows count too.
TV shows too. I know where you go.
And then are we also including like the clinically insane? Because there's some people.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right.
Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards, I think, is an amazing villain. When he's trying to find the Jew. Where is the Jew? I think he does a phenomenal job in that movie. He doesn't do anything scary, but the way he talks and the way he interacts, I think, is very terrifying.
Right. I got two just off the top of my head. I'm spitballing right now. One would be Bishop from Juice. He literally just crashed out. Like there was really no reason. I swear to God, they were just having a normal day. Then this guy just snaps because he goes on a power binge and kills two of his friends for whatever reason.
When the hate don't work, they start telling lies.
Absolutely. And his last person, and me and you have had conversations about this multiple times. Like this individual, honestly, is I have no words. Just deplorable, disgusting to even think about some of the shit she did. But med school from the game, so just the whole dynamics of their relationship. When you really stack up who was doing what, if you had to do a tally mark strike as far as bad stuff that one person was doing, it's like a 10-1 ratio, I swear to God, between testing Derwin's son behind his back. If you proposed to a woman on national TV and y'all been together for years, she moved cross country with you. If she accepted on national TV, then y'all got home and she said no, is the relationship still happening?
Oof, no.
There's that. Sleeping with my man's arch nemesis from college.
Thank you.
Then getting caught on a date from paparazzi. So when I'm already, what was he, like a 5th round pick or something crazy like that?
Something like that.
Real low. So the paparazzi already taking pictures of this. So I got to deal with this in the locker room when I'm still trying to even make the team. you wasn't supportive of his career pursuits, which I understand. You know, you have your own thing going on when you were supposed to go to Johns Hopkins. But let's be real, it took you about 7 years to graduate from med school. So if you couldn't do it at USD, you damn sure wasn't gonna do it at Johns Hopkins.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, she's just like trash individual.
All right, I got a couple. My one is another Tom Hanks movie. I've been watching actually a lot of Tom Hanks movies as of recently. The Terminal. In The Terminal, there was like the boss of like the airport, and Tom Hanks' character, you know, was trying to get through to New York City, but he couldn't go because there was a war in his country. And like, all right, I'm not a TSA person, but Tom Hanks' character ain't a terrorist. Everyone can see. Everyone can see that they're in war, and he's trying to, like, I don't want to spoil The Terminal because it's a good movie.
It's based off of a real story.
It's based off a real story?
A guy got stuck in the Charles de Gaulle airport for like 10 years.
Really?
Essentially because he left Iran when he wasn't supposed to, going to London, and London wouldn't accept him. So he was stuck.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
He was stuck in the Charles de Gaulle airport in Paris for like 10 years, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even fucking know that. Yeah, Thank you for sharing.
There's like a whole YouTube documentary about it. It's really interesting.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
So legally, he was stuck there.
So all I'm just saying is, he could have just let him go, but he was just being I get he was doing his job, but he was just being a dick. Like, what really got on my nerves, what was so villainous, the dude found a way to feed himself at the airport, and then he hired somebody to do a job to stop getting. So like he would get like coins and shit. So he just hired a person to like.
Wait.
What?
Can we have a villain pick here?
Of course.
Yeah, go ahead.
The movie critics.
Fuck off. I'm finished.
Let him finish his thought.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Man, why you cutting his knowledge, bro?
Exactly. Thank you. All I'm saying is, I understand you trying to do a job, but like when you eat, sleep, and breathe your job, like it was just like he wasn't being a Karen, but he was being a Kevin. I'm like, nigga, give it up.
Kevin.
He was I was just such a villain, such a big ass villain.
Also, Jason Momoa in Fast X is really, really good.
Y'all seen The Count of Monte Cristo?
No.
No.
All right.
Backseat Critics. Have either of you seen that movie?
Unfortunately.
Fernand Mondego. He'd be up there for me too.
Critics, do you have one?
Yeah. There's a movie 2002. Paid in Full. You guys know Rico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say he's a villain per se.
He's for sure a villain.
Is he really?
Okay, you want
What makes him bad?
You want him back up?
Yeah.
We'll go Nurse Ratchet.
She's for sure not a villain.
Nurse Ratchet?
Nurse Ratchet's not a villain.
Nurse Ratchet is 100% a villain.
She saved two people's lives in that movie. I mean, the show.
And how many she kill?
In the show?
Yeah.
We're talking the movie.
Oh, you're talking the movie.
Yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the show Ratchet?
No, I've not.
It's Netflix. You should check it out.
I don't have Netflix.
I know
You don't have Netflix.
Does anybody actually pay for it on Netflix?
Huh?
I got one more villain for y'all, and then I'm done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Y'all gonna get on me for this one. Robin Williams and Miss Doubtfire.
He's the villain.
He's a villain.
He's a villain?
He should have never let it get this crazy.
That's fair. He's a failed father.
He's a failed father. Like
He had to pretend to be a woman.
The greatest comeback story of all time.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It's the greatest comeback story of all time. But you put yourself down 3-1. You was down. You a villain to make a person take your kids away. Come on, man. And then you get on her for making a decision.
That's fire.
Come on.
I think you're right there. Him and Flubber. Wow.
Or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Villains.
I got one for you. What's Shorty's name? I think it's
R.P.
Journey Smollett. She was in Tyler.
Juicy Smollett?
Nah, you funny as hell. Nah, it's actually his sister though.
Okay.
She plays in Tyler Perry's movie Temptation. So if you ever seen the movie, I'll give you a quick synopsis.
I don't watch BT.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. That's where I expect the Tyler Perry movie to be.
Whoa, what else you expect?
Is that a bad expectation?
What else? What else? Huh? Oh, there's Romania channel.
My parents do have a Romanian cable box. Yeah.
RET.
Shout out to my Romanian mom and dad. I like her.
Quick synopsis though. So it's a square guy, him and his wife, they live in real casual lives. She gets a temp job at this Fortune 500 company. She lets this very debonair, smooth CEO kind of just, whisk off her feet. So she ends up having an affair with him and then leaves her husband. So she's taking private jets, eating caviar, so forth and so forth. Dude ends up beating the shit out of her, having her on drugs, all the types of shit. Then she tries to go back to her husband, and he's like, I want nothing to do with you. End of the movie, justice is served. She gets HIV.
Oh, that's a genuine.
That's hilarious.
That's
she gets HIV at the end.
You know, it's crazy. He's working at a pharmacy, and she wasn't supporting him. And then he's the lead pharmacist at the end of the movie. It's like maybe like 15 years removed, and she's coming in for a prescription, and then he's like, all right, so we have a. And then she looks down and sees he's been remarried since they divorced.
Dude, that's fire.
You're a villain. You're a villain.
I am a villain. Last one, Willem Dafoe, Spider-Man, Green Goblin.
He was not a villain. He was a hero.
With that mask.
Oh, man. There's a Spider-Man
the memes coming out of there.
There's part where he slaps Spider-Man
on the head.
Yeah, he's like, dummy, stop chasing girls. I always say that to my friends.
That was so good. Oh my god.